LVMPD's most interesting woman on earth, Captain Roxanne Burke.
Dante, that wasn't the shorter version. And I have to take my higher date out of there. Especially when somebody says it really slow and enunciates that it was 19. We just skip right over that. Sometime in the 2000s, right?
Right.
So welcome. You guys look nervous. Well, except for him. Him?
Yep.
Boy? Okay, good. I have one of each, and they look at me wrong when I call them the wrong thing, like they know. I don't know. All right, so good afternoon, and congratulations to each and every one of you sitting here. This is amazing for you guys to be sitting in these seats. Do you guys think you would ever be celebrated in the police department?
No. No.
It's good though, right? Let me tell you, as a captain, when I sit in here with the sheriff, I'm nervous too. And I'm usually not getting accolades, right? So I'm glad you guys are here, and I'm glad that we can share part of our afternoon with all of you that have earned our admiration and applause, as you've heard as you walked in, and hopefully you'll get much more applause throughout the day because you absolutely have earned every bit of it. It's an honor today to speak to each of you and to have me up here as a guest speaker with everything that you guys have been through and the choices that you've made in life. The courage and the drive you've shown to reach your destiny in the past few weeks or months or maybe years in making this decision and being able to come sit as a graduate of our LIMA program is amazing, regardless of how long it took you to get to your destination. Some you might have felt like you were sitting in New York traffic, and some maybe not so much, but you know what, as long as you get there, that's the important part. So a lot of times right now we're focusing on New Year's, right? Because it was January 1 in 2022 and things were supposed to change, right? Everybody wants to focus on their, don't even know what to call it. But we have to be our better you, right? And our resolutions and all these things that everybody was supposed to start on January 1st. Mine usually fails by January 3rd, if I make it that long. It depends on what it is. Could be 12 hours, could be 12 days. I usually never fulfill a New Year's resolution. But you know why? Some of those things is a societal norm or the Hallmark version of it's January 1. So now we're supposed to have a better life. It's Monday, so you were supposed to start your diet or your workout program, right? But that's also why those fail and why you guys are successful. Because your decision wasn't based on that. Your decision was based on you making a decision in the middle of the night, on a Wednesday, in October, early in the morning, whenever it was, wherever it was, you were the one who made that decision. You were the one that made that decision become the best version of yourself. And it is only our joy to be able to be a very, very small part of that. Because it was your decision that's going to make this a success, nobody else. I'm pretty sure you guys have all had some support, maybe some suggestions, maybe some threats, maybe some police action to help you make a decision to go down the right path. But all of those, probably, I would guess, because I was a teenager at one time, didn't matter. Didn't matter what my parents threatened. It didn't matter what they took away from me. It didn't matter what the consequence was of my action until I made a decision to make that not my action anymore. I don't think that changes as we become adults. I don't think that changes as we're forced with struggles in life and things that we have to overcome. It is only when it becomes our decision and our ownership that makes it a success. And what I see is that each and every one of you have now reached into the awesome people that you are, and you are all full of awesomeness, and you found that courage. That has always been there. Maybe we hid it a little bit, but you found that courage to make that decision to become a better version. And that's what makes it successful. It's that courage that many of us, whether we're in uniform or we're not, need to find within ourselves. And sometimes I don't even find it in myself. So that's why I can admire and applaud everything that you have done, because that's real courage to not base that change on anything else but your own desire and your own drive to be you. and what you were created to be. So as we all sit here, I'm sure you agree that sometimes we can be in a group of people to make a decision to move forward in life. Sometimes that group can move us forward, sometimes that group can move us back. And that's every facet and every human being I've ever met, right? So, but I don't want anything in here to dissuade you from knowing that you are the driver of your own destiny. You are the driver of that car. You're surrounded, we're passengers. Some of us might be your mechanic, some of us might be your Google map, some of us might be a roadblock because you're going the wrong way. And we get you back to driving the right way and drive that car. But don't ever mistake that you are not the driver of your own destiny. You are not, and you are in control of every decision you make, every turn you make, every time you get on a highway and try and go fast, every time you get off and take the scenic route, which is not always bad, but you are the driver of that destiny. And we are all here to help you, to have a great car, to have maybe a fast car, whatever you want. We will put gas in it, we will clean your windshield, we will do everything we can, but you decide your destiny and you decide your direction. And that power and courage and passion that each of you have shown to make this decision, to be sitting in police headquarters, graduating from a very, right? Look, I don't even know that I still have handcuffs on my belt, so. They promoted me and they said, no more police officers. Right? I mean, you guys are laughing because it's completely ironic, is it not?
Right.
And that is why I love my job, because my officers live in that world of irony. We don't make arrests. We don't. Because we have learned that that's not always the solution we need. Maybe it's a pause that somebody needs in their life to make that U-turn, but it's not the solution. Our officers live in that world to give you that long-term solution and make it your choice, not our choice, for you to stop your behavior or change your behavior or become a better person. So to bring you here and celebrate you here when law enforcement and people with substance problems, issues, addictions used to not get along very well at all, right? We're trying to change that, and that's why we want to bring you in and celebrate you within our house. Because you are welcome, and this is now part of your house as well. Because we are with you. If you had not realized that Dante and Raphael are completely, I wasn't gonna say anything bad.
I just cry anyway.
They're completely awesome and amazing officers, and hopefully have treated you different than other officers on the street. Not to say that they're bad, they're doing their job, but we have a different job and a different responsibility. And that's why it's so important that you guys are here and know that this is a good place to celebrate you and that partnership, right? Again, we're gonna keep helping you and we are part of that family. When we talk about that, when we talk about cars and roadblocks and construction, and I do this because we're in Vegas and everybody knows what that's like, especially now. I don't understand why it takes 19 months to lay some cement, but that's also why I'm a cop and not a construction worker, because Eastern probably would have fallen a lot quicker than yesterday if I built it. But listen, when we move forward, we're gonna have struggles, right? You're graduating and this is amazing and cap and gown and all that, but guess what? It's still reality. So we talk about truths. We talk about truths, that we are all here to help you. We are all here to support you. We all admire you and everything that you're doing and the courage that you have displayed. But the truth is, that courage and that strength you have displayed has got you here and will get you through tomorrow. We're gonna surround you with love and support, but you have to get you through tomorrow. And the strength that you've shown will get you through tomorrow. Guess what? Tomorrow and the day after is not going to always be easy. Right? Thank you for agreeing with me. It's not always gonna be easy, but you're gonna get through it. And I've been through struggles and I've dealt with mental health issues and substance abuse in my family. I've dealt with death, I've dealt with suicide, I've dealt with a lot of things. A lot of those things, myself being a victim of a crime, is what prompted me to get into my career. And it's what prompted me to always help others when I can. Some of that help wasn't always welcome because it did end up with a nice pair of silver bracelets into a housing that wasn't their choice. but it's still my desire to help others, because I've been in places in my life personally where I didn't know where I was gonna get the help, nor how I was gonna get through it. But I did. I'm on the other side of it, as you were on the other side of it, right? So know that there's a quote out there that has helped me through that, because it's not always easy. And it's not always easy when we're looking at a struggle and we don't know how we're going to get past this one. And we forget that we've already gotten past so many. We've already succeeded and overcome and been absolutely successful in things we've done in life. And we tend to forget that when we're faced with a new roadblock, when we're faced with a new speed bump, when we're faced with a new trial. You've already proven that you have that courage by sitting here. So, quote by Marianne Williamson. It says, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? Who are you not to be? Everything you were created to be. Who are you not to reach that destiny that's there for you? Who are you not to exactly
That's who he
to
is.
continue down that path that you
Oh, no.
started? Who are you to waste these cap and gowns when you come across your next struggle? Each and every one of you graduates, you are light. You are power. You are courage. You are hope and perseverance. You are amazing, brave, strong, compassionate, intelligent, and you are everything you were meant to be. Don't ever forget that. You are everything, and you have everything you were meant to be. And it is only a very small part of me that can share some of that with you, because I have truly no idea how to possess the courage and fortitude each of you have possessed in your life path. And it's humbling to be part of that journey, even if it's only for a few minutes while I speak up here. But you have my personal pride and admiration, and everybody in this room is in awe of your accomplishment. So know that, and go out there and be the best version, because you are beautiful and fabulous and everything you were supposed to be. So congratulations and thank you.